Bond. James Bond.
In case I don't see ya. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Did we just become best friends?
Yup! Sublime!
You keep using that word. I don't think it means what you think it means.
Tear me apart, Lisa!
But mostly I hate the way I don't hate you. Not even close. Not even a little bit. Not even at all.
I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
Hi, friends, and welcome to another episode of You Haven't Seen That, a movie discussion podcast where we introduce our friend Ben to movies he should have seen a long time ago. I'm your host, Amanda.
I'm Geoff.
And I'm Ben.
And today is our season finale.
Yay.
So you guys sound so enthused.
I initially put it in our notes in our Google Doc as our series finale, which was a mistake. It is definitely not going to be that. It is just our season finale, thankfully.
Unless we get canceled.
I know, right? Gotta call the higher ups.
There you go. So yeah, if you are new around here, essentially we take about a month or two break around this time of year. As we've said many times before, Ben directs musicals and life gets a little crazy for him. And it's just nice to take a break sometimes. Yeah. So we are
going to movie calendar too, because right after the Oscars, everybody's chilling.
Yeah, absolutely. So we will be back very soon in April. So don't worry, we'll be back with more movies for you guys to watch along with us.
We'll have to tease. I think we've already decided on our first one of next season as well, so we can tease it very far in advance at the end of this episode.
Yes, you'll have to stick around to find out what it is. So there was no movie this week. We have a lot of different fun things planned. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing that we're going to be doing today is we're going to be going through our personal top 10 movies that we watched this year from this season of our podcast. All right, so let's do this. I don't know. You guys want to do it round robin style, or you just want to each go through our lists?
I feel like let's do our whole list.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, Ben,
who goes first?
Yeah, you start.
Oh, I start. Okay.
Yeah.
So I was looking back, and I thought this was like looking back at my last year top 10, and then this year's top 10. And I think last year I hated more movies and loved more movies. I think this year was a little more in the middle, because I was like, I don't like my number 10 as much as last year's number 10.
The average scores kind of reflect that too. When I looked at kind of our Hume average for the season 1, it was like about a 3.7, and this season was about a 3.5. So that makes sense.
Yeah, but I didn't have as many just like ones I just hated either. Like last year there were like 5 or 6 I really didn't like, and this year I would say there were really only like 2 that made me very angry.
Gee, I wonder.
So all right. So my top 10. My number 10. I know you guys didn't like this as much as me, but my number 10 is Midnight in Paris.
Okay.
I found it. Stop it. I still find it charming, even though I know it has its flaws. My number 9, No Country for Old Men. Mm-hmm. Which is one, I think we talked about this at the time, I appreciate more than love, but I still think it's a good movie. Number 8, very similar to No Country for Old Men, is Lilo and Stitch.
Very similar.
God, I love movies so much.
Did not end up seeing the live action one like I thought maybe I would have to rewatch.
You know what?
Back at the beginning
You're
of the
okay.
season.
You're okay.
I heard I didn't miss much. Number 7, The Sting. Another one that I think, was high on the appreciation level, more than the enjoyment level, but did enjoy it as well. Number 6, 50 First Dates. One of the more surprising ones for my list this year. I did not think I would like that one, and I did enjoy it quite a bit. Number 5, Good Will Hunting. Again, high on the appreciation level. And this one, I feel like I feel even better about it now than I did then. Number 4, The Santa Claus. Another big surprise for me. Mm-hmm. I was pretty negative about that before we went into it, especially coming right after Christmas with the Cranks. Yeah. But I really enjoyed it. And then there's a big jump up to the top 3. Number 3, The Apartment. Finally got an old movie that we loved. Yay us.
Yay us.
That's just emboldened me to do more old movies next season.
Can't wait.
Because we like The Apartment, we like The Sting, so hooray for us. Number 2, Coda. really wonderful. Almost took the number one spot. That's how much I liked Coda. But number one, for the second year in a row, the only one I've already seen is Back to the Future, which I love. But I really loved Coda. Like, as far as new discoveries, it's right up there with it. So
next year we should say that you're
Back to the Future.
Next year you shouldn't be allowed to pick the movies that you've seen before.
It's just turned into like my personal like enjoyment situation. Yeah. But
all right. Good list. Good list.
Thank you.
Couple on there that I don't have. So, we like to see some different
where the
representation.
commonalities are.
Yeah.
All right, Geoff, let's hear yours.
All right. So my number 10 is a movie that I know neither of you liked, but The Graduate.
Bottom 5.
All-time classic. Currently just having Simon and Garfunkel just playing in my head as we're even talking about this right now.
Are you going to
Scarborough Fair? So good. Wild. Number 9, Black Swan. A movie that I even raised my score of as we were talking about the movie on the podcast. Love that movie. Forgot how great it was when we reviewed it. Number 8, Lilo and Stitch. Love Lilo and Stitch. Absolutely holds up wonderfully. Number 7 is Back to the Future. Great time with that one. And I'm glad we had the chance to talk about it. And it was a good time for me to revisit it after so many years. The next 2 are the top 2 movies that I hadn't seen before this season. So I was great discoveries here. So number 6 is The Apartment. Absolutely jumps into the all-time classic category. Number 5 is Good Will Hunting, a movie like you said, Ben, with Coda. I regret not giving it a 5 in the moment, but you know what? Time is a beautiful thing. Adore that movie so much. And then number 4 through 1 are 4 of my favorite movies of all time. Number 4 is Halloween, the classic. So happy we got the chance to see it as a group, not just like in person and as a group, but in a super creepy setting. You go back and listen to that episode. Very entertaining.
It was definitely number 1 on the experience of watching the movies this year.
Absolutely. So fun. Number 3 is No Country for Old Men. Number 2 is Inception. Still can't decide what my favorite Christopher Nolan movie of all time is, but Inception keeps making its case every single time I think about it. And then number 1, I think this was pretty easily number 1 for me. I don't know. It was close. It's Pulp Fiction. Doing right off the bat from the first movie of the season. Absolutely love that movie. Infinitely rewatchable. Get so much out of it every single time I see it. So Pulp Fiction, number 1 for season 2.
I knew that would be your number 1.
Shocking.
Good list. All right. So for my top 10, my number 10 is Death Becomes Her, because I just loved being able to watch it after we saw the musical, and it was fun and campy. Number 9, Back to the Future. I know I I was a little bit iffy on it, but I did enjoy it, and I'm glad I finally seen it, and now I get to watch the sequel, so happy about that. Number 8, How to Train Your Dragon, because obviously Toothless is the most adorable creature that has ever graced our screens, and he deserves to be treasured forever.
That one just missed. That
was my number 11 as well.
Number 7, 50 First Dates. Again, I knew I loved that movie, but just rewatching it warms your heart. It's such a cute little movie. Number 6, Pulp Fiction. I was not really expecting to like that one, and it was pretty good.
Yay. That makes me happy.
Number 5, Inception. It's probably as high as Christopher Nolan will ever get on my lists.
Just wait till the Odyssey's number 1 at the end of the year, baby.
I don't know about that. I want to cry thinking about the Odyssey.
I know.
I'm so excited.
I'm already took time to watch that movie.
You're gonna have to watch it in 6 parts, Ben.
Oh yeah. It's gonna be like a week long.
Let's see. Number 4 is Black Swan. Again, I just totally forgot about how good that movie was and how much I liked it. So I'm really glad that we got to revisit that this year. Number 3, Coda. Again, forgot how much I love that movie. It's so good. So happy we got to watch it. Number 2, Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, because duh, I love Harry Potter, especially the third one, so it's got to go up there. And then number 1, Good Will Hunting.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, I, looking back on it, I was like, I think I liked that one a little bit more than I may have originally said during the podcast. I mean, I think I gave it like a pretty good score, but it's really good. It's really good, and I'm glad I finally got to watch it.
So I believe our only ones that were on all 3 lists, correct me if I'm wrong, were Back to the Future and Good Will Hunting.
That sounds right.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
2 classics.
Geoff,
Yeah.
you didn't put Coda?
I did not put Coda.
Okay, then yep.
Yeah. Interesting.
How dare you?
I know.
And if we'd
I'm
done a
sorry.
top 11, How to Train Your Dragon would have been on all our lists.
Those are an interesting 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
So what are then, Geoff, you want to share score-wise what our top 10 are?
Yeah. I love that we've had this kind of ongoing bit when we've talked about like our top movies, and like when something has like it come into like that ranking or whatever, we've always been like, oh, it's up there with Lilo and Stitch and How to Train Your Dragon. It's very on brand for a millennial driven movie podcast, but
Yeah.
alas. Okay. So our top 10 for the season. Number 10, a tie. So technically we have 11. So tied for 10th with a 4.25, No Country for Old Men and The Sting.
Okay.
Wow. Those are at 10.
Yeah, those are at 10.
Yeah. Wow.
I feel like we liked those a lot.
I know.
Again, this is based on numerical scores. I know, Amanda, you've like changed up some ways about like how you've ultimately ranked movies and stuff like that. So
Right.
Yeah.
But this is a apples to apples to last year.
Exactly.
I feel like,
Yeah.
I don't remember what came in 10 last year, but I feel like this is a more liked than whatever was 10 last year.
Exactly.
Probably.
Number 9 with a 4.33, Pulp Fiction.
Okay.
Tied for 6th, we have 3 movies.
Tie.
We have 3-way tie with
3
at a 4.42, Back to the Future, Black Swan, and How to Train Your Dragon.
So similar, those 3.
I know, right? Unbelievable. Tied for 4th, a 2-way tie at a 4.5, The Apartment and Lilo and Stitch.
Okay.
2 pieces of a pod.
I feel like we got to have a way to break these ties next time we do this. Like,
yeah,
higher overall, like higher if it got a high, I don't know, something like that.
Yeah, I would say like if there was like a higher individual rating for that.
Yeah, like if it got a 5, but from somebody, it should take precedence.
Yeah, so I guess in that case, then The Apartment would be 4 and Lilo and Stitch would be 5 because of 2 4.75s for The Apartment. We'll go with that.
Gotcha.
Then a tie for second with 2, but if we're going to do the system, number 3 with a 4.58, Good Will Hunting.
Okay.
Number 2 with a 4.58, but with the 5 thrown in the mix for the average, Inception. And number 1 with a 4.75 out of 5, right up there with The Godfather and Parasite, Coda.
Yeah, baby.
I was going to say, I wonder. Ben gave his first 5 away.
I know.
Well, not counting 2 movies I've already seen.
Well, yeah.
Right, exactly.
The first genuine 5. Though, I still wish I'd done it for Parasite.
Too bad you can't go back in time.
And then how about our bottom 5?
Yes. Alrighty. So our bottom 5, a very kind of across the board list, and some in here that I'm sure if people saw this without context, they'd be like, wait a second, hold on a minute here. So I will just say at number 5, that'll just be the 5th worst. So at number 5 with a 2.50, The Usual Suspects.
Nah.
Yeah.
Boo to that movie.
Talk about like the one that like disinterested Amanda the most this whole year.
Oh my gosh, you guys are crazy. Number 4 with a 2.33, The Fast and the Furious.
Yeah, that's fair.
But forever in our hearts.
Forever in our hearts.
Family.
Number 3 with a 2.17, Christmas with the Cranks.
Oh, such a bad movie. Such a bad movie.
No.
Number 2 with a 1.92 and the lowest score, individual score given to any movie this season.
I wonder.
Twilight.
Always in our hearts.
No,
And then-
not in my heart, Amanda.
And then number 1, scoring even lower with a 1.83, Dear Evan Hansen.
Yup.
So have we
Oh
had
my
2 musicals get the bottom score 2 years in a row?
I know, right?
Well,
I like
you
this
know,
game. We've done it as a bit. That's the beauty
Yeah.
of it all. We've done it as a bit the last 2 years, and it's worked out wonderfully.
Is there another really terrible musical we can watch next season?
Oh, I'm sure.
No, we have to watch a really good one.
We do need to watch. Well, we've talked about doing a whole musical month.
No, I
We
know.
have.
We need this year. I'm determined we're gonna do Mamma Mia.
Yeah.
We're gonna do it. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
Dear Evan Hansen, what a classic.
classic. God,
I mean,
that was wild.
I think the only one on there that would like actually surprise most people is The Usual Suspects.
Yeah.
Yes, correct.
Depending on whether or not you like that one.
You know-
I feel like all the other ones are pretty accepted as
And
being
the-
not great movies.
And
And we're not-
the same goes for the honorable mention, which would be if we had a 6th, it would be the Terminator. Which again, people would be like,
Yeah.
"What?"
We're not doing a full, like ranking of our personal top 5, but I just want to be clear that Dear Evan Hansen, despite its flaws, scored a full 1.25 points higher than Twilight for me.
How, Ben? How?
Unbelievable.
Dear Evan Hansen was actually 4th worst for me.
It was.
I had Fast and the Furious, Christmas with the Cranks, and Twilight all ranked lower.
That
Yeah.
you're insane.
And I stand by that.
Insane. Knock, knock, knocking. Okay. Well, if you missed any of those previous episodes, especially the ones for our bottom 5, definitely go back and listen because, those are always a fun time.
They are. They're some of our best content.
Yeah. Especially the Dear Evan Hansen one. We had a lot of fun with that one. Twilight one, I think, was a lot of me explaining the future plot of Twilight to Ben.
It was. Got to that
that's
point.
fair. That's
Same
fair.
thing with the Fast and the Furious one, where we talked about the whole subsequent rest of the franchise, which was great.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
If we're talking about bad movies now that we're seeing it, we've all seen it. We should do Ella McKay.
Some people very highly regard that movie, Ben.
Yeah,
So
this is true.
I don't know.
Yeah. Also, for those curious, if you wanted to know what our number 1 episode of the season was, it was Black Swan.
Wow.
Black Swan was our number 1 episode of the season.
Oh, yeah. Well, because we timed it with the
that's right, we did.
anniversary.
We did.
So I think I think people were, interested in hearing about it. So
Yeah. That's
Fair.
cool though. That's kind of cool. That was the not as much of a franchise one to be our number 1 listen to.
Gives me hope
Yeah.
for people seeking, good movies.
there you go. All right. So next up, we are going to do a draft. If you listened to our season finale last year, we also did a draft. So that is just something that we like to do. But I will turn it over to Geoff. I will
Yes.
turn it over to Geoff. Hold on.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hold on. Stop. I will turn it over to Geoff.
Thank you, Amanda. So we're going to do a quick walkthrough of our draft here. So we are doing a snake style draft. We did something very similar for our season 1 finale last year, where we're each going to pick a movie in a specific category and kind of snake through it in order. So example, whoever goes 3rd will go 4th. The big thing is that once a movie is taken, it is gone off the board. It cannot be chosen in another category. Now, here are the 6 categories we're going with. A few of them have crossover from last year. We're picking seasonal movies based on between Halloween and Christmas. Best Picture nominee. I believe there are about 10 movies or so that are eligible in that category. A movie that we gave an average score of 3 or below 2. And then 2 of our new categories. The category, you pick a movie featuring one of our 3 most viewed actors/actresses, Jamie Lee Curtis, Ving Rhames, and Dan Aykroyd. We saw 3 movies
The
of
most
each
obvious
of them.
category ever.
I know, right? We have a category devoted to our most popular decade of the season, which was the 90s. And then the last round will be wild card.
And you can go in any order for putting them into, like, you can pick
Yes.
any of those categories.
That is correct. So here we go. I'm going to randomly pick right now. Our first pick is going to Ben. Ben will be drafting first.
Yeah.
I wanted the first pick.
I didn't want to be first, so yay.
I wanted it this year.
Picking second will be Amanda.
Yeah.
Awesome. So, yep. So the order will be Ben pick first, Amanda's pick number 2, I'm pick number 3, and then I will be pick number 4, Amanda's number 5, Ben number 6, etc.
Great.
Awesome. Alrighty, Ben, get us kicked off.
All right,
you are on the clock.
I'm going to start with, I feel like my first pick for the movie is obvious, but I'm going to choose to put it in wild card.
Okay.
And I'm going to take Coda.
All right. Coda.
I think there's more Best Picture nominees that I can take.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I could have flipped that, but I feel good about it. I just wanted to get Coda gone and in my possession.
That's fair. Hey, I like it. If you got a gut feeling about it, just take it.
Yeah.
I feel like more NFL teams when drafting should take best player available anyways. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's
there you go.
You know.
And so you were
take it now, figure it out later.
Very confident in your first pick, and
yeah.
I am not very confident in my first pick. You know what? I'm going to do Best Picture nominee, and I'm going to take Good Will Hunting.
Nice. Delete. All right, get that off of my various lists. That's a good pick.
Thanks.
You're welcome. All right, so I'm up. Let's see. I will go in movies starring Jamie Lee Curtis, Ving Rhames, or Dan Aykroyd. I will take Pulp Fiction.
What? It's like we all took from the top of our list.
Yeah.
Right? And then I will follow that up with seasonal, and I will take Halloween.
I knew you were going to do that.
Yeah.
And again, got to get what I want.
Mm-hmm.
And again, Best Picture nominee is pretty wide open, so there's a few that I like in that category.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm going to also do the Jamie Lee Curtis, Ving Rhames, Dan Aykroyd category. And I'm going to take 50 First Dates.
Nice. Dan Aykroyd with a very, very quick appearance in that movie.
Hey, it still counts.
Still counts.
All right. Because this category, I'm worried there's really only one left that I like in it. So I think I'm going to finish off the Jamie, Ving, Dan category, complete that off, and we're going to do Lilo and Stitch.
Smart.
And then I am going to go to seasonal, since it does count, and I'm going to take The Apartment.
Yep, that was going to be my next. That was what I was debating between. So good pick.
You got Christmas and New Year's in The Apartment.
You do.
You got it all.
You got it all.
I am also going to do seasonal, and torn between 2 here.
Definitely Christmas with the Cranks or Gremlins, right?
No. I'm going to pick Ghostbusters.
Yep.
No, I was torn between that and It.
Mm-hmm.
I like Ghostbusters better, but I was proud of myself for watching it and not being scared.
As you should be. Okay. So I've got my seasonal and I've got my actor lineup. Okay. So in 3 stars or lower, I'm going to take the Terminator. The fact that is even, it's like last year was more egregious, but the fact that the freaking Matrix qualified for that category, which was insane. Genuinely insane. But yes, I will be taking the Terminator in that category. My favorite movie
with these sci-fi movies.
I know, but I want to make sure I got the. I feel like I was going to be safe either way with that, but I want to make sure I had that and wasn't forced to pick between something I didn't like.
Yeah.
So okay, we'll take the Terminator there. I still like Best Picture's wide open. All right. In 90s movies, I will take The Big Lebowski.
I am going to go with 3 or below. No, I'm not. That's fine. I'm going to go with 90s.
Okay.
As well. And I am going to pick American Pie. Because it's
nice. Tis a classic.
Very 90s.
Incredibly 90s.
My turn, huh?
Yep.
Let me take a look here for a second.
I know. We're getting to that stage where it's like you got to make some tough choices. Yeah, stuff's getting crossed off the board across categories.
I always try and think like, where's my like least number left that I like. We're gonna go 90s because I could have taken this for holiday. We're gonna do Santa Claus.
All right.
I actually thought you were going to pick that for seasonal.
Yeah, and then I decided to put The Apartment there. Just
makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's me again.
Yep.
Let's do Best Picture because really the 3 or below. I don't know. And what is my favorite of the Best Picture? We are going to go with The Sting.
Nice. Alrighty, Amanda.
All right.
But I do regret. I just have to say I should have put Coda in Best Picture because then I could have taken Back to the Future.
Yeah.
But oh well.
I'm gonna do Wild Card next.
Okay.
And I'm torn between a couple. I'm gonna pick Inception.
Dang it! No. Son of a gun. I was so excited.
Didn't get his Inception.
Did not get Inception, which makes me sad, but that's okay. Dang it.
Gone so perfectly with the lineup you already have.
I know. Seriously, the fact that I even had a chance to do what I was planning on doing, which was my next pick in Best Picture nominee, I was going to take No Country for Old Men. Shocking. And then getting Inception and Wildcard would have been crazy, but nope. You beat me to it.
Yep.
But that's okay because I will take in Wildcard. My last pick, I will take Back to the Future.
I'm glad it got somewhere.
Yep.
Since I botched my strategy.
I'll be honest.
Well,
I like my list.
For my 3 or below, I'm obviously taking Twilight.
100%.
Of course.
So I have to take a 3 and below.
You do have to take a 3 and below.
You have to.
Oh gosh.
You love Dear Evan Hansen so much. All the other movies were below it.
No, they weren't all below it, but
there's one movie that's with a 3 or below that sticks out to me in terms of just looking at like your scores.
Yeah, I know that's what I was just looking at. I feel like I don't know. Part of me does want to take Dear Evan Hansen. I'm not going to lie to you. Just because
I love it.
I didn't hate everything about it. I love to hate it.
Right.
But it doesn't feel quite right given my scores. I'm going to take Gremlins for the 3 or below.
Yeah. Good call.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Feels all righty. Take Dear Evan Hansen.
I know, right? All righty. So why don't we read back our picks? We'll do it in draft order. So Ben, you go first, then Amanda, then me, top to bottom.
My seasonal, The Apartment. Best Picture nominee, The Sting. 3 or Below, Gremlins. Our Jamie Ving Dan representative is Lilo and Stitch. 90s movie, The Santa Claus. And Wildcard, Coda.
And my seasonal is Ghostbusters. Best Picture nominee is Good Will Hunting. 3 or Below, Twilight. Jamie Ving Dan is 50 First Dates. 90s is American Pie. And Wildcard is Inception.
In seasonal, I have Halloween. In Best Picture nominee, I have No Country for Old Men. In 3 or Below, The Terminator. In Jamie Ving Dan, Pulp Fiction. In 90s, The Big Lebowski. And in Wildcard, Back to the Future.
All right. Well, you guys are going to have to comment here, comment on our social media, and tell us who you think won.
Mm-hmm.
I think we all feel a certain way about our own lists.
Yeah. Who has the best list that's not you?
Who has the best list that's not me?
The best movies or the most enjoyment?
Well, which list, if you had to sit and watch 6 movies in a row and you could either watch my list or Jeff's list, what would you do?
Jeff's list.
Boo,
Yeah.
Amanda. Man, I got Coda. I got Apartment.
I don't want to watch The Apartment again or The Sting.
Sorry that I gave a bad concept for the list.
I don't know. I think
mine's got to be Jeff's because I can't do Twilight.
I would probably take Amanda's, but it would be very close.
All right. Close. Well, you, the listeners, will have to tell us who won. I guess Geoff is the winner out of
among us,
the 3 of us, but y'all will have to tell us who won and tell us what your draft list would have been if you could pick from all the categories of movies that we watched this year. It's for all our super listeners out there.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So the last thing that we have planned for our season finale is awards. Yeah. So last year, for anyone who listened, we had a running bit the entire season where we talked about relationships, and I compared them to Marion and Indy from Indiana Jones. And this year I didn't really talk about relationships all that much. I don't know why. Maybe I'll get back into it next season. We'll see. So this year decided to come up with some award categories, and Geoff and Ben have no idea about any of this. I have not shared anything with them.
I'm horrified.
So I have some awards here. I have nominees for each award, and I have what I would pick as the winner of each award. Now, I'm sure Geoff and Ben will disagree with me, especially Ben, as he does. And so you both are welcome to tell me who you think the winner would have been if you had gotten to pick. I feel like I need like a drum roll, or maybe I'll insert some fancy award music or something. All right. So our first award is the Hindsight is 2020 award. So this is going to the decision that has aged the worst since the movie came out. Our nominees are Christmas with the Cranks, for neighbors harassing their other neighbors' choices about how they celebrate the holidays. Our next nominee is Dear Evan Hansen, and that is more for the choice of casting a 27-year-old to play a high schooler. Yeah. Our next nominee is American Pie, for the choice to broadcast a woman undressing without her knowledge or consent, which
massive
has aged poorly. And Back to the Future, for the plot line including the Libyan terrorists. And the winner
for the musical.
And the winner is American Pie.
Yeah.
That was my pick as well.
I don't disagree on that.
Okay,
no disagreement.
The others, well, problematic in their own way, not quite as problematic.
Yeah, that's bad.
Glad we all agree on consent and boundaries. All right. Our next award is, wait, that's the plot? That one's pretty self-explanatory.
Is this the usual suspects award for you?
So our nominees are Lilo and Stitch, which, could be framed as a story about a girl and her dog, but is really like a sci-fi legal drama about galactic war criminal. So, there's that. Back to the Future, because of the whole mom falling in love with her son thing, and I still can't get over it. So that's got to be a nominee here. The Big Lebowski, for everything that happened because someone peed on a rug.
Yeah.
And our last nominee is The Apartment, for I don't know, kind of pimping out your apartment for professional gain. Definitely not what I thought the plot of that movie was going to be going in.
No, certainly not.
And the winner for me is Back to the Future. Obviously. Can't get over it. Feel free to disagree and pick your own winner.
I disagree on that because I feel like it doesn't trouble me as much that, I mean, yes, the idea of like it actually happening this, but I feel like we talked about this in the episode, like the way it's handled, I feel like I'm on board with it.
Oh, here's the thing. It doesn't it does trouble me a little bit, but it's more the surprise of like, that's the plot of this movie. Like, that's a major plot line here.
See, I thought it was going to be The Usual Suspects, where you didn't even realize what was happening at the end of the movie.
Don't you worry. We talk about that later. There's a place for The Usual Suspects. Don't worry.
My pick for this category is The Apartment, because I definitely was like, wait a second. He's legitimately like pimping out his apartment.
Yeah,
like, this is crazy.
Especially for a movie from 1960.
Yeah.
He's just a big sad boy the whole time. And I'm like, wait a second.
Yeah. All right. I can
because I would argue that like the mother thing is just one small piece. Like, the whole point is getting his parents back together. The mother falling for him is just one small piece of that plot. It's not like the plot of Back to the Future.
I think that's fair.
The plot of The Apartment.
And that's not to say that The Apartment isn't an extraordinary movie, because it is. Yeah, but that is crazy.
Well, that's just like your opinion, man.
Also, yes, everything with The Big Lebowski is like, I would normally probably pick The Big Lebowski in this category, but I'm like, it's already set up to just be a wild, stupid stoner comedy. So it's like, there's not going to be any plot, and that's okay.
Amanda was like, I'm just waiting for someone to disagree with me so I can drop the Big Lebowski line.
Ben, you're the one who said you wanted to use it more in your day-to-day life.
And I haven't been. I'll be my goal for season 3. We'll get so tired of it. It'll be like my catchphrase.
All right. Well, our next is the Why Are You Running That Way award, aka the worst survival instincts.
Oh, I like this.
So our first nominee, I feel like, is very obvious, but we're gonna go to It and Georgie following a clown into a sewer. I know he's just a kid, but like, that's rough. That's
bad. That's tough.
Yeah. Our next nominee is The Fast and the Furious, for attempting to hijack moving semis with like Honda Civics.
Yeah.
Our next nominee is Twilight, for Bella falling in love with a vampire and a werewolf. Maybe not the smartest thing to do for your own well-being.
Though we don't discover that he's a werewolf in Twilight, but still.
Yeah. Same difference.
Yep, same diff.
And then our last nominee is Halloween, because I'm sorry, Jamie Lee, but you dropped the knife multiple times and turned your back on a guy, and it should be instinct that you got to do the double tap. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It should be.
Yeah.
So, without further ado, the winner is Halloween.
Yes.
Obviously.
Yep.
That's fair.
That was my pick. Not even just for Jamie Lee, but for a number of characters in that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. It had to be, in the end, it had to be a Halloween movie.
Yeah. Lots of bad choices in that movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. So our next award is the Safety Third Award. And these are going to go to people who just have no regard for their own or others' safety. Slightly different from the survival instincts. So the first I feel like is a pretty obvious one. We're going to go back to the future with Doc Brown because he was going to maybe sacrifice his dog to this machine that he didn't know was going to work, which is absurd. And obviously everything with Marty and just, the car and just the time travel in general.
Yeah.
Not very good with the safety.
Nope.
Next we have Ghostbusters. They went into a fully occupied hotel with untested nuclear accelerators strapped to their backs. So I don't think they were really thinking about safety in that moment. Our next nominee is Get Smart for giving lethal spy gadgets to Steve Carell. Maxwell, whatever his name was.
Maxwell Smart.
Maxwell Smart. Sorry. And then our last nominee is Liar Liar for when Jim Carrey chases down that airplane.
Yeah.
Yep.
And for me, the winner here is Back to the Future.
Yeah. That's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Putting the dog in danger is, as much as I love Back to the Future, that's a no-go.
Ghostbusters is close, though. Ghostbusters is close.
Agreed. I would agree with that. Let's see. Our next award is the Red Flag Award, which I feel like does not really need an explanation, but
No.
People who give off red flags. Our first nominee is Twilight and Edward Cullen for, watching Bella sleep for months.
He's such a creep.
Yeah, being a big time creep. That's definitely a red flag. Our second nominee is American Pie and Stifler. I don't think I really need to provide an explanation as to why he's just a walking red flag. Our next nominee is No Country for Old Men, Anton Chigurh. He's making you flip a coin for your life. So
not great.
That's a red flag. What?
Not great.
Yeah, not great. And then our last nominee is Dear Evan Hansen. Evan Hansen. Because guys, he lied to a dead kid's family and that's not great. And the winner for this award is Evan Hansen.
Yes. Yep. Yep.
So much worse than Anton Chigurh.
They're different, but I think he's worse. I think he's worse.
Yeah, he's bad.
Who's a bigger villain?
I think the concept of red flag is a realistic sort of meeting situation. It's not realistic to even get into any sort of idea of a relationship or anything with Anton Chigurh. But Evan Hansen is a realistic possibility for something like that. So that's tough. That's tough.
And I think, it defines the red flag of seems okay, but maybe not. Whereas Anton Chigurh doesn't seem okay.
Yeah, just look at that haircut. Just look at the haircut.
All right. Our next award is the Meme Worthy Award. And our nominees are The Graduate for the copious amounts of Simon and Garfunkel. Again, Dear Evan Hansen for the infamous crying meme with his face all messed up. Twilight. Duh. And Inception for the blah that Geoff and I did 100 times while we recorded. And for me, the winner here is The Graduate. Because it's not a classically meme-worthy movie, but I think we made it meme-worthy amongst ourselves.
We're still doing it again today. We're still singing Scarborough Fair.
Exactly.
My pick is Twilight, but also
I was going to say purely going on what has been, but that's more product of it being a more recent
correct
movie.
I guess more tied to our podcast. Yeah, The Graduate makes more sense.
Yeah.
All right, and then we have the Wait, That's It award, and this one is more a movie that has been hyped up, and then you watch it, and you're like, "That's it." And the first nominee
calls the Chinatown Award.
The Chinatown Award. Okay, I'm renaming it. The first nominee is The Usual Suspects with the quote unquote greatest twist ending in cinematic history. Ben, you're going to be so mad. The next nominee for me is Back to the Future.
Oh my gosh. That's egregious. Put that in your top 10, Amanda.
Okay. No, I didn't.
Yes, you
absolutely did.
You did. You did.
Oh, yeah, I did. That's okay. It's still allowed to be here.
Crazy.
The next nominee, excuse me, is The Fast and the Furious. Because, I mean, they were stealing DVDs, which is like, what?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
And then they got into like gang wars and stuff on top of all of that.
Yeah, I don't know. And then our last nominee is, I'm just throwing it out there, Halloween, because it's kind of like, not that I thought it was boring, but like, you know what I mean? It was a little bit, I could see how someone could watch this movie and be like, okay, all right.
I don't get that.
Well, whatever. The winner's the usual suspect, so obviously.
I mean, that's fine. I feel like The Graduate could have been in there for me.
That's fair.
But definitely not Back to the Future, Halloween. I feel like I made Back to the Future I've loved forever. And Halloween, even though it wasn't one of my top 10, I was like, I get why this is a classic.
Okay, that's fine. You can get that. And lastly, I have an award for each of you.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah. So, Geoff, you get the Deep Thoughts in the Shallow End Award. And you don't just watch the film, you experience it. And you don't just rank the movies, you elevate them.
Oh. Wow.
This is like, because you are every time we watch a movie, you're always the one who will jump in and rescue a movie if Ben and I are crapping on it. And you're always very eloquent in your thoughts and explaining, like Ben and I will be like, we don't like this. And you'll be like, well, the deeper meaning here is
Jeff's the only reason like a cinephile can get through our podcast.
Exactly.
Well, I'm honored. I will happily accept this award. I'd like to thank the Academy. I'd like to thank this for this Lifetime Achievement Award. I'd like to thank, my family, my wife at home. Like, thank God.
Wrap it up.
But I just walked on stage and slapped Jeff.
Ben, I would like to award you with the Late to the Party, Early to Complain Award.
I mean, that's been my whole life, Amanda.
I don't know that needs too much explanation, but you're a little bit harder on the movies than we are. And you're a little bit late to watching most of them.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. So I hope you both enjoy your awards.
Thank you. I will treasure it forever.
Treasure it.
We both said we'll treasure it. Look at that.
We did. Look at that. It's
incredible. Well, that wraps up the awards portion of our show.
Woo!
Thank you
I'm
so
honored.
much.
Thank you for the award.
You should be. I could have given that to anyone, and I decided to give it to you.
Humbled.
All right. Well, that brings us to the end of our season finale. I have to keep stopping myself from saying series finale.
I know. I'm the dummy.
I feel like Amanda and Jeff are angling to start their own podcast. I'm not going to be a part of this.
Like Ben complains too much. No. All right. That brings us to the end of our season finale. So since we teased it at the beginning, we can tell you that the first movie we'll be starting next season with is The Devil Wears Prada.
Yes.
There's a sequel coming out for anyone who might not know that. And so when we come back with our first episode, it'll be right around the time that gets released. Yeah. So definitely check back in with us. We will be back on April 27th. Haha. I'll be back. We'll be back. April 27th with The Devil Wears Prada. Just want to take a moment to say thank you to everyone who listened to this season. Really hope that you had fun and enjoyed listening to our crazy antics. And we'll be back. So take our little break as a time to listen to everything you may have missed this past year.
Take us out, Simon and Garfunkel. Are you going to Scarborough Fair?
No.
Here's
All
to
right.
you, Mrs. Robinson.
No. All right. Thank you all
Hello,
so much for
darkness, my
listening.
old friend.
We will see you in a couple weeks.
To infinity and beyond!
Why so serious?
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
We're not worthy! We're not worthy!
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
I said it before and I'll say it again. Life moves pretty fast. You don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.